So I want to do a little short video here of a free camp. We are about 18 miles east of Tonopah, Nevada. I'll spin the camera around. There really isn't a whole lot out here. It looks like you're just passing through absolutely nothing. But there's a lot of history out here. So we're actually at McKinney Tanks Summit, and it'll pull up on Campendium right off the freeway. So right at the top of this little road, this little ridge, is Highway 6. There you can see an 18-wheeler passing by. Barely, you can just barely hear them. Obviously inside the trailer you can't hear them. Anyways, I want to shoot a little video. I think it's a little underrated. Let me show you. So it's a really nice turn off of the freeway for bigger, you know, for good sized trailers, but it will get a little wash here and there, and it's a little washed as you come past the power pole, so it looks kind of steep. But if you take it slow, we had zero issues. But I'll tell you why it's kind of a cool stopover. This used to be an old homestead. It's really hard to tell unless you're here, but when you start searching around, these rocks here make a rectangular shape. So I believe this was the site of a house. This was probably some kind of root cellar or something that's caved in. This is the only tree somebody posted within 100 miles. They're probably right, only legit tree. I believe it's an old cottonwood tree that was probably in the front yard of this place. From up here, it's not really going to pick up on video, but there is an old water trough over there. That's the kind of metal that had to be riveted together. There's an old well. There is an old water tank. Let's see, and then this right here is an old rock. What I can only imagine was the original home on the property. I believe this would have been a newer home that probably burned down or something, but that is an old stone and mud home, what's left of that structure. So it's a really cool place just to come see some history and everything. And then I'll show you something else. This road actually keeps going, so you could park right here. It just makes a little loop. Somebody could park here. Obviously we've got a 32-foot trailer. We just backed it all the way up under the trees, or the tree. This road will continue to go down, and it is a nice road. There's just a few little spots it's going to look like that where depending on the season, you know, you could have a little wash bump spot or something, but I would take my trailer down there, just take it slow. It goes up the hill, continues on, but just up here is, I think, 3 little turnoffs, and you would have to back in, and it backs you almost up to the big summit of the cliffs right there. So you can hike those cliffs, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 really cool rock shelters up there. Obviously they've been used throughout history, and we hiked the whole thing, went around the corner and found 2 more on the other side. So also, as soon as you go up to the freeway, head east. So you take a right, go down half a mile. There's a Forest Service road for something, and you go in about 1.5 miles. Just kind of stay left, and there is an old mine. The mine is still there, the structure's still there, and you can just go walk around. There's an old late 1920s, maybe early 1930s, what's left of the frame of a car. So it's a really cool spot if you're coming and you want to hang out for a day. If you get here early, it's a lot of cool things to go see and do. Also, the town of Tonopah, there is Miller's Rest area. It's also going to show up on Campendium as a dump station. It's a free dump, rest area, picnic tables, bathrooms, fresh water to fill, and you can actually camp there. The day use picnic areas you cannot. It's all nice shaded grass, but they have 2 gravel areas, huge gravel areas. Like, you would never, I don't think it would ever fill up to where you felt crowded. And you can actually park in the gravel areas and camp overnight, so that's really nice. Like I said, I think it's about 18 miles back to town, and the Miller's dump station is only about 5 miles west out of town. So anyways, cell reception is actually pretty good. We have 2 bars of Verizon. It allows us to watch videos, send pictures, text, call, no issues whatsoever. And actually our T-Mobile home internet has 2 bars, and we were able to watch videos off of it too. So yeah, I mean, a free dump, free water, a free place to stay with lots of cool history. It's worth hanging around. Like I said, it's less than 2 miles to go see the mine, and then just everything that's right here at camp. So it's a really cool place, just on the side of the road. Looks like there's nothing out here, but there's a lot of history out here. So anyways, guys, hope it helps. Hope you enjoy it. Later.